Hello everyone, it is currently 3 in the morning on Friday the 13th. I didn't even notice that until I was watching a video earlier on and they'd mentioned about it being Friday the 13th this month even, and yeah, that is now. So that could explain why I was getting such good responses, maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't have a clue if there's anything to the Friday the 13th thing aside from obviously the Jason Voorhees horror film, but we will find out this investigation to see if anything happens in particular. It's going to be I was going to say fun, but it's going to be more interesting than fun. So I'm going to plug in the camera. Sorry, it's a couple of minutes later. I got distracted. I've just been watching Loki, which was a very good episode. But yeah, I got distracted watching some YouTubers I watch called the Grim Life Collective. They're usually in America, but they've gone over to the UK and went to Alton Towers, which is like my favourite place in the UK to go to, and I got distracted watching their videos about it, or their video about it, and yeah, so everything is now set up. I just need to light candles, switch stuff on, plug the camcorder in, etc., and then we're good to go. So I'm just gonna get Spirit Talker where it needs to be. And I'm going to chuck that can as well, because that can is empty. There we go. Right, I'll switch on the cat balls while I'm here. I think the ball is still at the top of the stairs. But I don't think I moved that earlier. Then we'll sort out the camcorder, because this is a very, very important part. Now, I did forget to charge the camcorder from the previous investigation, so I've charged it for a good 15 minutes, I'm going to say now. So it should have some charge. I'm not confident on how much charge. Oops, nearly dropping the camcorder there. Wouldn't have been a good start. So I'm going to leave the camcorder for a moment just to, charge a little bit more. I'm going to move this bag of Doritos because I've just eaten them. And then, yeah, I'm going to light all the candles and things now before switching on the camcorder and Spirit Talker, because I want the camcorder to have as much charge as possible before we begin. So, if the camcorder dies, then that's usually it, end of investigation. Okay, that candle might need swapping out immediately. Yeah, a couple of these candles are going to need swapping. Anyone's been watching the lives, you'll know that their candles have a habit of going out. And that one's looking a bit dim as well, I think. I will note for the Facebook Live, I haven't had a nap before this investigation, so my eyes are starting to get a little bit tired. But it should be fine. Right, so they're lit. So I'm going to switch on the camcorder now. Hopefully it doesn't have that card issue. And it sometimes has. It's a night vision. Yeah, because that's not a brilliant symbol for it to be showing. Protected card, of course. Of course we've got this issue. Always happens. Always, always, always. Every single time. don't know why. Let's try that. So we may have multiple issues. Let's see. There we go, now recording. Cool, I'm going to flip that round. Just so you know, this camcorder might die. So if the investigation suddenly ends, I'm going to switch Spirit Talker on now. There you go. That's off. That candle might have just gone out. It has. So, yeah, so if the camcorder dies, I will just end the investigation, as I did the other day. So if on the camcorder footage it just kind of suddenly cuts out, and it seems like there's a part missing, don't worry, there isn't a part missing. It's just a case of season. So it's just a case of the camcorder died, which it happened the other day, which is why the investigation was only like half an hour long, if that. Right, there we go. Come on, get in there, battery. So awkward trying to put the battery in the bear. Right. Oh, Susan. I thought it said season. It said Susan. Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna readjust this blanket a sec, because that was not comfortable. And it's very important for this blanket to be comfortable. Oh yeah, I need to switch on the plasma ball as well. That would help. Oh, I've completely botched putting this blanket down. Where's the other end? There we go, that's better. Kind of. Right, plasma ball is on. Wonderful. The time is about 3:10. Just so you're aware. The bear, I'm just going to check that you can see the bear in the shot. Yes, you can. I'm going to tilt that down a little bit though, if possible. There you go. So now you've got the bear properly kind of here. Effort. There we go. Right. All good. So, 3 AM investigation on Friday the 13th. Very interesting for that. But yeah, like I said, maybe that's why the previous investigation done yesterday at about 8 o'clock. Oh, flashing blue lights going past. And, okay. I was like, have they stopped outside the house? So yeah, so that's the light that you would have just seen. But yeah. So maybe Friday the 13th, maybe that's why I had such a good investigation a few hours ago, because it's significance of the day, you know? It's only a maybe though, that's just speculation. I don't know what the significance is to Friday the 13th in culture and things, but yeah. Will be interesting.
My throat.
Your throat? What about your throat, Spirit? Let's say if the investigation is suddenly cut short, it'll be because the camcorder's run out of charge. Don't think it will do, but it might do. Because unfortunately I forgot to charge it, forgot to plug it in. I brought it over to be plugged in, but I didn't actually plug it in. But it's plugged in now, which is good, and it is charging now. So if it is running out of battery, it's going down a lot slower. Oh, that candle's gone out. I didn't even notice. If the bear goes off now, it's because I'm moving around by it. Well, Spirit, can you give some really good responses to me? Again, because you did amazing earlier. Like that previous investigation that I've done, I'm still standing by that being one of the best investigations I've ever done. Regarding, that was me. I want to say with the bear flashing, that was me. But yeah, it was one of the best. Oh, at least I'm assuming.
Don't trust the bad ones.
Don't trust the bad ones. Don't worry, I don't. Or at least I don't try to. Pardon me. Yeah, that the previous investigation, one of the best ones I've done regarding responses. It was very. I'll have to watch it back and properly analyse it. Because I could be like saying great things about it now and then look back at it and be like, oh no, it's all just subjective stuff. But, you know, the memory of it, the amount of times I've been like, look, this is dark, you know, it seems to push out of the realm of coincidence, as it were, and into pattern. Yeah, so, if you can do that again today, Spirit, now, like I say today, technically today it's not, but it'll be fantastic. You know, like I say, use the plasma ball's energy, use my energy, light up the bear, the balls, all of that usual stuff. I've been doing this for the past 10 days now. What day are we on? We're on investigation of 12, I think. Like day 12 of this. I'm hoping I put the right date in on that post. In regards to day. I may have accidentally put the wrong day. So I'll need to edit it if possible, if I have put the wrong day.
3 lights.
3 lights. You can make 3 lights appear if you want, Spirit. It's like with the bear. Make like both arms and a leg light up, or both legs and an arm. Interesting, it said 3 lights. I don't know whether or not, just the previous investigation, it may have lit up both arms and a leg. I can't remember if it lit up 2 parts or 3 parts. Yeah, you can light up 3 parts of the bear. Spirit, that'd be fantastic. That'd be really good.
Yes, over here.
Yes, over here. Okay, if you say yeah, then do it. Do it, Spirit. Again, like, maybe it's... Because I speculated in the last thing about how maybe when it says something, it doesn't mean to say all of what is said. So for instance, when it just said yes over here, maybe it just meant to say yes, or maybe it just meant to say over here, you know, instead of yes over here. So I did speculate that it was saying, like when it was said, like or I don't know, something about spells.
I'm beside you.
You're beside me. Which side of me, Spirit? Are you to my left or to my right? Go, which side are you on? You can sit next to me if you want, Spirit, that's fine, I don't mind. If you want, you can sit to my right and play with the bear. Make it light up. It was something like, I did spells or something like that, which it said on the previous investigation. I speculated about how that is. Usually you look at that and be like, oh, casting spells or something like that, but instead because it's I did spells, I was like, maybe it could be like old English way of saying like, I did spells that wrong, you know? Or something like that. Just not proper English, as it were.
Failed.
Failed. See, that could be either my theory is wrong, or they're saying about they failed at saying a particular thing, maybe. I'm not sure. It's all speculation, Spirit. So, if I'm right with any of what I've said, or if I'm wrong, just light up the bear. You could light up one side, like this left side of the bear, like to me looking at it, so the right arm of the bear, but to me looking at the left side, the closest to the candle side. You could make that light up if I'm right about what I'm saying, and you can make the other side light up, that far side of the bear light up, if I'm wrong about what I'm saying. You could do that. That was interesting. Again, could be next door, but I've just said like 2 taps. Could be the house just shifting. Could be next door. But I said I'm putting the house next door because there are various creaking noises happening kind of behind to my right, to my
Planning.
left. Planning? What are you planning, Spirit? Like I said, I've not had a nap. Because usually what I do is I have a nap before investigation. So I had a nap before before the 8 o'clock investigation. I need to remember that was 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I had a nap then, but then afterwards I just had a sandwich and then went on the Xbox with a friend until about 1:30, and then watched Loki from 2. So there wasn't really any time for a nap. There have been various tweaks and things from my left, but you can't really say, "Ooh, that's activity," because it's nothing distinct. It needs to be very clear, otherwise you do kind of project onto it, and you're like, "Oh, it could be paranormal." I was like, "No, it could just be a case of the house shifting," and because it is, it is October. You've got cold combined with warm, and that causes material to expand and
We are watching you all.
We are watching you all. That's okay, Spirit. You can watch if you want. But yeah, so unless it's distinct noise, like the other day when I say the other day, it was like a week ago now, but when I heard a distinct tap from in front of me. Well, not that tap, a scratch or a scrape, I think is how I've been describing it. A scrape noise in front of me. That I was like, ooh, because it was loud, it was significant. Like, it was significant loud because you could hear it on both cameras. And so I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I've not been able to determine the cause of it. And the closest thing that could have caused a scrape is perhaps something falling down the chimney, but it hasn't happened since. So, again, timing, coincidences, things like that. As I keep going on about the paranormal thriving on coincidence, it amazes me that no other team that I've seen, at least, that out of footage I've seen, no other team has actually said something like that. And it's said about technological malfunction, but not coincidence. Because that is where it likes to operate. And it's like, no one's acknowledged this. Fall? You can make something fall if you want, Spirit. You can make something fall if you want. You can make the ball fall down the stairs. That'd be good. So I said as well, maybe 8 o'clock is probably the better time. Maybe that is just a more active time. Because everything seems to have gone hush now. But it did take a good bit of time. It's only been like 10 minutes. It took like, what, half an hour, something like that, for it to properly pick up. Another one of my candles is about to die. I'm feeling a lot more drained. As I said, I hadn't. Previous investigation that I did, I had just woken up from a nap pretty much, and it was a good nap. Whereas now I'm like, yeah, candle's gone out.
He's over there.
He's over there. Over where, Spirit? Well, really, I should say, who is over there? Who's over there, Spirit?
The children sing.
The children sing. You've said that before. It's been a little bit of time though since you said it.
My arms.
Your arms. It's suddenly kicking out words, isn't it? See, it's not said my arms before. Why are you saying my arms? What relevance does your arms have? Can you make the bear's arms light up? Can you touch the bear's arms? Come on, Spirit. Okay. How many spirits are here at the moment? Because you can all join in. Any spirits anywhere within this house, or if you're outside, you can enter this house. You can join in the conversation. You can sit down with me. You can
Donald.
Donald. Is your name Donald? That's quite funny. Because obviously I was just watching Loki, and in the episode it featured McDonald's quite heavily. So again, funny coincidence. Again, could be me projecting onto it. Being like McDonald's. I've just seen Loki, which had McDonald's. It could be the spirit trying to say its name or the name of someone it knew. on, Spirit. See, I feel like I want to like sit like this, which is weird. But yeah, I'm just not getting comfy. Probably it's just a case of being tired. It just feels like the board's really far away from me, and like I just can't get comfy. I'm hoping I didn't just move the board out of shot from the night vision camera, but yeah.
Joe.
Joe? Hello, Joe. Your name's Joe.
I like talking.
You like talking? That's good. I like talking to you, Spirit. You'll need to try and like lead the conversation though, because let me just move that candle a bit. There we go. Yeah, you're gonna need to try and say some stuff that I can properly respond to, so that then we can have a proper conversation, kind of like what we did earlier. Although a lot of that was just me rambling on, and then you just commenting on things I was saying. So. Well, like I say, I'm feeling a lot more tired now. It's a lot colder, is how it's feeling as well. Cold and tired and yeah. So like maybe 8 in the afternoon. Maybe that is the time the spirit's most active.
Andrea.
Hello, Andrea. If you're present, then feel free to light up the bear. Move this on the the planchette on the board. You can move that. Isaac. It's been out a lot of names now. And it's good because I was like, anyone around the house, anyone outside, feel free to enter the house, join in the conversation. So yeah, so you can all join in the conversation. Use the energy from the plasma ball, use my energy as well, if you want. Or if you need to. I don't have a lot of energy, because, I've not had a nap. I've not had a chance to have a nap yet, so, yeah, but you can use my energy, I'd say. But the energy from the plasma ball, especially the plasma ball, that will really help you out to do things, light up the bear, have a proper conversation with me through Spirit Talker, right?
I was stationed here.
You were stationed here. What for? Why were you stationed here? Can you give more information? Again, this could be the one relating to the war. If you're stationed here. Spirit, why were you stationed here?
Silence.
Silence? Okay, I can be quiet if you want me to be. I'll be quiet for a little bit. Okay. Just all the time I said that, I was like, okay, just past 3:30 on Friday the 13th, that's fun. It says devil. But yeah, while it was saying silence, or while I was being quiet, I was just listening for various sounds. There was a tap kind of sound-ish, like creak type thing, towards where the camera was, which again could just be the house shifting or whatever. There was also throughout that period, behind to the left, kind of over there, it's weird noises. Like, I'm just like, I don't know whether or not it's next door. If that, it sounds like that wall is a wall to outside. It's not, it's wall to next door. But what it sounded like, and it could just be weather, is if you get like a sheet of plastic or whatever, and just drip water on it. It's not necessarily the sound of dripping water, but rather that creaky tight thud of the water on a plastic sheet. That's kind of what, that dull thud is kind of what I was hearing from my back left. I don't know whether or not the camera would have picked it up, but sorry, I looked over there because I just said like a from over there. It could be next door, but it's strange noises. And then what sounded like a footstep as well, like in terms of
Tapping.
tapping. There you go. What have I just been talking about? Because one way you could describe water dripping onto plastic is as tapping. And when I said footstep as well, pretty much bang on the same time I said footstep, that goes tapping. So okay, is that you tapping, Spirit? You tapping on the wall behind me? If you want to tap on something, tap on this. I'm not going to touch it because vibrations and all that might affect the device, but you can tap on that, on the black box, metal black box I've got. Yeah, because it kind of is like a form of tapping that I'm hearing. But I was about to say, like, those are doof, which sounded like a big footstep style creak, but I don't know where it's from. Also, like I say, quite cold. But we don't have heating on in here. Like in the house in general, we don't have heating on. So
You understand me.
yes, I think so, Spirit. See again, as I'm saying about various communication and things, you understand me. Now, granted, that is a bit of a leap. But yeah, Spirit, if you're communicating through this device and I'm picking up the right things of what you're saying, then yeah, absolutely. Then that means I understand you. So I'm feeling like really restless. But interesting that it's a devil at about 3:30. Because, as I've said, well, as I think I've said previously, one of the word lists I did, I think it was on Halloween, I'm not too sure, but it could just be a day in October. But one of the most significant things I've had on the word list is in the build up to 3:30, it said, "Hear my footsteps," followed by approach, followed by approach, followed by the devil is here, and the devil is was spoken bang on 3:30. And I was like, oh, that's a weird chain of words building up to 3:30. So again, interesting. Devil spoken roughly 3:30. Does that mean that it is genuinely spirits saying these things at these times, or is it a case of the app is programmed to say a certain word at certain times of day? I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. You can light up there if you want.
Paul.
Paul? You call Paul? If your name is Paul, light up the bear. You don't touch the arms or the legs. they'll light up, flash different colours.
Benjamin.
Okay, it's saying a lot of names today. But Donald, Joe, Andrea, Isaac, Paul, Benjamin. Strange that it's in pairs as well when it's giving out names, you know? One pair of Donald and Joe, next one Andrea and Isaac, then the most recent Paul and Benjamin. All things to look into for the word analysis, you know? For analysing the word lists.
Francis.
Okay, Francis, you've now broken the pattern with Francis. Getting lots of names. Ooh. Just to note, if you can hear like a female talking, it is next door, because I can hear them there. Very, very quiet, muffled. A lot quieter and more muffled than what they usually are, but could you hear them going a little bit?
Participate.
Participate. You can join in if you want, Spirit. You can join in if you want. All you have to do, there are a couple of cat balls up there, you can light those up. You can push a cat ball down the stairs, you can touch this there to light it up. You can move this on the board to give a direct message. There are a few things you can be doing, Spirit, if you want to participate. You can push the toy car off of there, off of where the words are being spoken from.
I can see you all.
Yeah, that's cool, Spirit. I think you can stand and watch, you can see us if you want, that's absolutely fine, but it's also good if you light up the bear and communicate directly. Feeling a little bit itchy this session. We're a lot tired. I think we might be approaching dressing gown weather, you know, with how cold it is. So maybe some streams now where I'm sat here at 3 in the morning with a dressing gown on. Come on, spirits. Fortune. He did a great job a few hours ago. Maybe they're all drained from that. It could be. Because that was good communication I was getting on the last session. Ow, my neck. You know, it feels like you kind of have to click something. I've got that in my neck a little bit. Come on, Spirit. He seems to be very, very, very quiet today. I'm going to try to pull that up and then pull this forwards a bit. Just don't want to lean against this chair, you know, put my back against there. I mean, hopefully that's still in shot, right? Is that in shot? It is.
He's dangerous.
He's dangerous? Who is Spirit? Yeah, hopefully this is still in shot. Who's dangerous, Spirit? This is interesting, because again, it seems like it's spitting out more of the same, right? He is dangerous. She's dangerous. Children here. I died in the war. Things like that. I'm just like, these are the same narratives. Devil's one that's been propping up a little bit lately. And so we'll keep going until about 1/4 past. So another half hour, Spirit. Got half an hour left to communicate.
Breath.
Breath? Oh, blue light's going past again.
Miscarriage.
Yes, but that's a new one. Part of me wonders if that's why there's children here, maybe. Oh, another light that's flashing. That one looks a bit more orangey. It's interesting. Wonder if something's kicking up outside. I don't know. But it's cold. It's really cold. Like, there's a proper draft coming in.
energy.
You need energy? Yeah, I don't have a lot of energy this session, Spirit. Because you can use the plasma ball, that should be giving some energy out into the atmosphere and things, but yeah, it's seeming pretty draining, quite frankly, right now. It is very, very tiring. I mean, like I said, I've not had my nap, so I'm not exactly brimming with energy. But you can use the plasma ball, Spirit. You can use that to try and light up the bat, to try and communicate through the app. This could be. It'd be interesting to see how long it's taken for it to say words on this session in comparison to the previous investigation I've done. The previous investigation, it felt like words were coming through quite fast and accurately, and it was like a proper conversation. This time around, it all feels very slow. I don't know if that's just because I am tired, and so everything feels like time feels like it's passing slower, but yeah, it feels like it's not saying words as fast. So on any list it said we need energy or something relating to energy. I'm kind of hoping that they're the ones where it's taking a longer response time, you know? I got blue lights again. So many blue lights.
Charlotte.
Charlotte? Is your name Charlotte? I don't know whether, because I can't hear any sirens, it's just flashing blue lights going past. So I'm just like, what is going on? I'm gonna have a quick nosy outside, you know.
Johnson.
I can't see anything out of there. Oops, falling over a little bit. Yeah, can't see anything outside. I just heard car doors and things. I was like, can't see any cars going past. There's like the fourth time that I've mentioned seeing flashing blue lights from like some sort of emergency vehicle going past. We're not on like a main road or anything here. This is not completely out of the way, but it's a bit out of the way. So I'm saying, why is there so many blue lights going past? So it said Charlotte Ann Johnson. Is that your full name, Charlotte Johnson?
Harry.
Harry? Again, it's saying loads of names this session. If there's many spirits here, then please light up the bear. Use your collective energies. Light up the bear. You know? It is late. It's, what, 10 to 4 now? Maybe it's just saying because that's all it can muster with little energy. I'm not sure, but it's feeling very, very quiet. It's interesting as well, looking at how different this investigation is from the previous one with the word lists. This is why Spirit Talker is such a bizarre app, because you can have one session where you're like, surely this is listening, this has been 2 hours, this is responding, this is surely listening. But then you'll have a session like this one where it does seem entirely random, and no matter what you're saying, it's just not responding, if that makes sense. So it's like, well then it can't be the app listening to you, otherwise it would always listen to you. So, It's a whale.
Sacred ground.
Sacred ground. We're on sacred ground here, Spirit? Don't really know why we would be. You know, could be a possibility. Okay, can you get the planchette?
Abraham.
Abraham, see another name. Another candle's just gone in. Another couple of candles. I think that back right one's kind of. Well, that middle one might have very much been gone as well. You know, I might actually call this a night very soon because
Rose.
Rose. It's just a lot of words. I'm very, very tired. I think I sat down and started about 10 past. You know, it's another 15 minutes, I suppose. Come on, Spirit. You seemed very, very active at the previous session. That's the thing that's getting me here. It was like maybe the spirits here don't like doing anything at 3 in the morning. Maybe they prefer doing things at 8 in the afternoon.
Money.
Money? And these are random words. Like they're not even words where I'm just like, oh, it's been saying that kind of thing in previous investigations. It's just random. Which makes you think, you know, maybe because it is supposed to just be a random word generator, maybe it's a case of when there aren't spirits trying to communicate, it is just a random word generator. But then when there are, you can see, oh, actually, this is a bit more conversational. Because now it's just spitting out names, being random with other words. It's, you know. I think
Watch it.
ages as well for watch it. Well then, like, watch my money. Because again, watch it by itself is a bit of a threat, but after money, I'm like, maybe you need, like, what, keep an eye on your money. Okay. I'll do the thing that I usually do in investigations now, Spirit, where I will See, look, my head's really itchy. I will close my eyes for the space of 3 words. Figure, okay. I will close my eyes for the space of 3 words, and during that time, you can light up the bed, the balls, anything like that, and I will not see you. You can make any kinds of noises you like for me to listen to. But yeah, so I'm going to close my eyes now for the space of 3 words.
Vision. Noah. Equipment.
Okay, that's the 3 words spoken. Vision, Noah, and equipment. Again, this is a point that I made in the last investigation. When closing my eyes, being quiet, again, it said vision. Now, it's not said vision every single time, but it said something to do with either hearing or seeing. Oh no, the candle's gone out. That's interesting. So, yeah, that's an interesting thing, because, again, leaving it at 3, if I left it any longer than 3, be like, oh, you're just waiting for it to say something like that. But with 3, that's not a lot of time for it to really say it, you know, out of, like, if it says 50 words, which I know it can in the space of an hour, and one of those...
You're helping me.
You're helping me, that's good, that's good. But in the space of an hour, in those 50 words, it says one word relating to vision, like regarding seeing. What are the odds of it saying that during that random time in the session where I'm like, okay, I'm going to close my eyes now? You know, I was like,
Vincent.
Vincent? Again, more names, so many random names. But yeah, but it is approaching 4:05. Part of me's thinking I may as well just go for 5 more minutes. Then the other part of me is like, I'm starting to feel a bit itchy, and the candles are going out, and I want to go to sleep. So I think that's what I will do. I'm gonna have a bit of a drink. Then the next investigation will be at 3 in the morning. On Saturday. So yeah, Saturday it'll be 3 in the morning, if today is Friday, which I think it is. But yeah. Yeah, so I think that's that. Going for just under an hour, but nothing substantial has really been happening, and I'm knackered. So I think we'll call it a night there. You know. Thank you very much for talking, spirits. Can you say goodbye as one last word on this device? My legs are aching as well. I said I just could not get comfy. Can you say goodbye as one final word, spirit? Would you like to say one last word through the device? Choice? Okay. May have been trying to say choices. So one final word, spirit. One final word. Can you say goodbye? Or farewell? Or evening? Anything like that, you know? Something that can be interpreted as goodbye. Can you say that, spirit? Can you say anything like goodbye? Be good if you could. I'm very tired. I've been going a bit weird.
I'm finding it difficult.
You're finding it difficult. Yeah, it does seem that way, doesn't it, spirit? Okay. I'll switch that off then. Go quickly outside because again, lights on the. Ooh, there we go. Lights on the wall from a car outside. Let's have a look. The car dead ahead. Just gonna have a quick look. Oh yeah, something's kicking up. There's an ambulance. Right, so I'm going to switch on this light. And we'll call it a night, I think. So I'll switch off this one first. Let's turn that round. Yeah, sorry it's not quite as long of a session as usual. I mean, it's gone for about an hour, just under an hour, I think. But like I said, I'm knackered, and you know, the final thing it said was we're finding it difficult. So, you know, not much has happened this session. But the previous session was absolutely fantastic. I'm going to go now because it looks like it's going to run out of charge, perhaps. So yeah, goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, and thank you for anyone for watching the live stream. Again, sorry, it's slightly shorter than usual. I like to try and go for at least an hour, but as I said to the camera just then, I'm knackered. The spirits seem knackered, so nothing you can really do about that. But hopefully it'll be a good session. You know, tomorrow, 3 in the morning again. So yeah, so thank you very much and goodbye.